We need to put some subliminal stuff in that too, like, please watch this video. Please watch the whole thing. You will love the promise. We're trying to be creative, and we want to have musical integrity and spiritual integrity. I want us to actually somehow have an actual effect on somebody. You know, not just the, okay, we play our songs, jump around for an hour and a half, and then lead everybody in a prayer and go home. I want us to somehow have a long-lasting effect on people's lives, even if it's just a few people, and not the masses, so to speak.
So that's
all four of us, when we write a song, which most of the time it's in a practice session, we all four connect just like that. That's one of the greatest things about this band.
The guitar is the main thing. The bass plays an important part in this band too, and the drums. Basically, it's a three-man band that has four members.
I can feel absolutely like I don't want to play, or just don't want to be there or something. But the chemistry of hanging out with these three other guys, it's pretty weird. It's real infectious, and it really inspires you to do your best, for God. We've showed up at some shows with expectations of the multitudes coming to see the promise, and like what, 4 or 5 people showing? No, about like 20 people showing up, and two in the crowd that happen to be hipsters.
We just love God.
Save the humans, and I began to think, wow, that's kind of a funny statement, but at the same time, wow, what a drastic statement, because that's pretty heavy. You've got save the whales, save the butterflies, and save whatever, but think about all the humans not only being aborted, but the humans going to hell in a shopping cart, or a handbasket, or whatever.
just to be passionate, whether it be music, especially if it means God, to be passionate about it, to really be in love with God and not just to say it and be, give idle lip service, which is really hard. People can put themselves up on pedestals very easily.
Listen to a song and feel what's being said in that song, and you can tell if the person singing it is feeling it, which we do, because we tend to write a lot about personal experience.
The kids are definitely talking about us. Not in my store, you don't!
I lost my father recently, really wasn't too long ago, and just some other relationship problems and stuff. I don't know, someone can say maybe I've gotten cynical or a little bit or something, but I think it's made me more aware of things that can happen, and it's a humbling experience, and I think through that it's shown up in my music, kind of a no care but I do care attitude in the music. I think that's how I could basically put it. Rock and roll. I would love to see the Promise be active on a full-time scale if that's possible. We're realistic about it. We don't take ourselves too seriously. We realize that a lot of bands that have had major label releases 2 or 3 times, they're still working jobs. They're not on the road full-time, and we know that takes time, and it's not necessarily going to happen for us. We're not going to necessarily stumble up onto a burning bush that says, "Go ye full-time."
I'll have a jelly donut and a bottle of anything to go.
Describe a live show from the Promises, I don't know, kind of musically exotic, kind of a twist of emotions, because we like to think musically and even spiritually when you think about it, through the course of an evening, the hour and a half to 2 hours or 4 hours, however we feel called. We like to go through several different emotions and valleys and peaks, and it's similar to our walk through life and even our spiritual walk. So that's basically it. And we like to bang in and bang out.
Ay, ay, ay.
the person. If the person that comes to our concert isn't a little bit drained or tired when they leave, and something was wrong with the show, I guess, I don't know. But
in those cases, you really have to get yourself psyched up and really play for yourself and for the band and for God, of course. That just comes naturally. I don't think we need to wear that on our sleeve, you know. I think we want to reach the people that are kind of left off to the side. I want to reach the kids that nobody cares about, and that, you know, are just a little bit maybe off center, kind of like we are.
I don't know what that means. Shoot, we'd like to play on the street corner somewhere, man. We don't really care. Anywhere anybody will listen, whether they be Christians, whether they be non-Christians, punkers, new wavers, alternative weirdos, because we all are. We're strange people. We're not looking to seek the yuppie people, but if that's who we win to, that's awesome. But we want to reach those people, in my eyes, that really need the help, the people that are really hurting and desperate and crying out for an answer, and we want to show that, hey, there are other people that have the same kind of problems at times, that are looking for the same answer.
The music is great and everything, and the spiritual side of everything is great, but to me it's the hair. You know, rock and roll is hair.
We get into a groove and we pretty much whip ourselves and the audience into a frenzy. And, you know, there have been a few nights where, you know, things were kind of, you know, but most of the time the live show is where it happens for us.
Frustrations is not having any places to play that's going to accept you, because a lot of churches are going to be like, whoa, what are these guys trying to do?
I don't know what that means.